Welcome to Leadership Unscripted, where once a week I speak to a topic that I haven't seen before for 3 minutes. There's 300 topics on the wheel of opportunity. Some might say the wheel of frustration that I'll talk to and I haven't seen. So spin the wheel, topic selected, and I will do my best to talk to that topic. And why are we doing this? The team thought it'd be fun for me to be in the hot seat, but also for some fun, but also some learning. So let's go to the wheel. Here it is. Life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. I have to look over the other screen because that's where it comes up for me. Describe how leaders build commitment in teams. This is an excellent one. Describe how leaders build commitment in teams. This is so multifaceted. I could speak for a long time on this. One of the things we do in preparation, in working with teams in our high performance team program, is do a diagnostic around the 7 elements of a high performing team, originally developed by McKinsey, and we've developed it over the years to, make it more robust and more holistic. But in those 7 elements, which include things like vision or bold aspiration and direction, trust and real dialogue, like people development, living the values, performance and innovation. Those are some of the things that contribute to people feeling part of the team, being clear on where they're heading and how they're going to get there and what their role is. And I think it is multifaceted because commitment in teams is, in a way, so fraught and exposed to so many external variables. So the moment someone comes into a team or leaves a team, we know that can change the dynamic immediately. So for me, there's both the big picture things, which are the structure. In fact, a webinar I was talking about this morning, or talking about a similar topic this morning, was the power of the and between stability and agility. And it's what people like, or firms like Deloitte or McKinsey have been talking about for some time now. And I agree that needs to be a solid structure that people understand, and that is the strategy. And then the actual execution of that strategies needs to be agile. So it's an and. We know that the planning process is largely linear, but the execution of that process is anything but linear. And so back to, why does that matter in terms of building commitment in teams? People need to feel that they're part of the tribe. So they're part of the team. They understand the strategy, or at least the strategy as it relates to their level or their team, whether they be at the executive level or the functional level or some other sub-functional unit within that function, and how their role actually contributes to that. If people feel heard, listened to, they have a voice, they feel like they can speak up and challenge, so that notion of psychological safety, they feel stretched and grow, they have a sense of purpose, plus all those 7 areas that I just talked about a moment ago, people will feel a very strong commitment to the team. And that's what is most critically important. So we often say when we're working with teams, it's like a relationship. It's not set and forget. You don't tell your partner that you love him or her or them, and then 20 years later, you don't kind of say anything. So for us, working on a team is a daily activity. All right, my time's up. 3 minutes goes really fast. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you next time.